What's up, guys? I'm Boston Jay. This is Wicked Pisser. So I know nobody's here, but right now, but hopefully notifications got out there, and we're gonna be seeing some people in the chat before too long. So yep, there's one person in the chat already. Look at that. Only took 30 seconds. Gomez, what's going on? I got to bring this up here so I can read what I do, Gomez, what I do is I usually have my phone going here, and I also bring it up on my laptop so that I can read the comments. Makes it a little bit easier. For me anyway, it's easier to read the comments off of the laptop. So, it is what it is. Who else we got? Who else we got here? Dragonfly Lady, how are you? Glad you made it. So it's great that notifications are going out. That's good. People are seeing that I'm live. They're popping in. I like that. Mona, good morning. How are you? If you haven't already, hey, hit that like button. I like that. I like seeing that. So I really wasn't sure what my topic was going to be today, but like the other day, I picked a topic and I kind of stuck with it for a little while, and then I went off topic. But I was trying to figure out what should I talk about today. You're just getting off work? Oh my goodness, you must work the graveyard shift, huh? Unless you're in another country somewhere where it's time to get off work. So anyway, Raymond Marrero, how are you, my friend? What's good? So, I was trying to figure out what I would talk about today. And, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they said, you should talk about being a diabetic. And I was thinking about it. And your father was born in Massachusetts. No, I grew up in Massachusetts. I live in Florida now. I grew up in a town called Malden, Massachusetts. That's where I grew up. Then I lived in Everett for a little while with my wife, and then we moved down here. We've been here almost 14 years. So, yeah. Oh, okay, Mona, I gotcha. You're in LA. There you go. So you must be getting ready to go to bed then. You get home, you chill out for a little while, get a little something to eat, and then you go to bed. I get that. That's cool. My brother, my father, and everybody else, they live up in Oregon. So, they do that same, well, not the same deal as you, Mona, but they, how long have I been married? I've been married for 23 years, and we've been together for 32. So Anyway, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and it just happened to be my doctor. And we were trying to figure out, topics that I could talk about. Raymond, you're in Florida, aren't you, Raymond? No, I'm thinking of a different Raymond. That's right. I'm thinking of somebody else. Well, I appreciate you popping in there, Raymond. I know you got to get going. You got to go back to work. That's cool. Yeah, I was thinking of a different Raymond. There's another Raymond that comes that pops in every now and then. That's from Florida. Yeah, we are. I mean, we have our tiffs from time to time, but that's normal in a marriage. That's normal. So I was talking to the doctor yesterday, and we were trying to figure out topics that I could use for talking on Facebook and I'm Facebook. I always say that Facebook, YouTube. And doctor says, do some live streams and talk about being a diabetic. Well, that's great. I could do that, but that only works if I'm talking with a bunch of people that are diabetic. And I mean, I know there's probably Angie, my friend. I was just thinking about you the other day. I was watching the game and I was thinking about you and wondering how you were doing. I'm glad you made it in. Hey, bro, what's going on? That's my brother, everybody. Say hello to J Mac. That's my brother. Good, I'm glad. Now, like I was saying, talking about being diabetic only works if you're talking to people who are diabetic. Now, I know my brother is, he's borderline, or he is diabetic. And, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, I know, we're both type 2. I've been getting some really good numbers lately on my A1C. As a matter of fact, my A1C was 7.5 yesterday, which I am like ecstatic about. I'm so happy about that. And I've been watching my diet. I've been watching what I eat, and I was I've been drinking these green smoothies with blueberries, and blueberries are it's got the whatever's inside blueberries. It lowers your blood sugar naturally, and I've been using a lot of blueberries, and I drink the smoothies with kale, baby kale, and baby spinach. And I use the blueberries, and I use, sometimes I'll use some strawberries, and I use some mango, and, it's an antioxidant, very good. Hey, Angel Austin, I'm glad you came by, thank you. I've been drinking the green smoothies, and I've been losing weight. And it's kind of weird because I fluctuate up and down. I'm bouncing between 240 and 250, and it's up and down. Like I got down to 241, and then came home and started eating like a pig, and then ended up being 249. So now it's time to start watching what I eat again and trying to lose more weight. Weight is diabetic's worst enemy. because your weight doesn't help your body any. So I'm trying to lose weight, trying to exercise more, but it's a little difficult because now with type 2 diabetes, one of the biggest things that you encounter is that's awesome, Angel. That is awesome. One of the things you encounter on a lot of times with diabetics is something called neuropathy, where you get nerve pain in your hands, your feet, your legs, your hips, your knees, your ankles. And hey, what's going on, Rob? I'm glad to see you made it in. Yeah, that's my issue. I have neuropathy in my they're not so much in my hands, although my left hand does get that numb, tingly feeling from time to time, but not all the time. Like in my left foot and in my my entire left leg is it's in rough shape. I've got numbness, I've got tingling, I've got pins and needles, so yeah, I could do that. I actually like salad. I'll eat salad 3 times a day. That's something that and it's great because I'm not a real picky eater. I'll eat just about anything that you put in front of me, with the exception of fish. Don't like fish. Don't like seafood at all. Grew up in Boston and don't like seafood. How do you like that one? Don't like lobster. Can't stand it. Hey, J Mac, you see that picture right there? You took that picture. Do you remember that? For those of you who don't know, my brother J Mac's a photographer, and a really good one at that. He does a lot of photography at football games, and I've seen him do some videos about wrestling because his kids are wrestlers, and he's got a great eye. And take a look at a lot of some of his stuff on his channel, because it's all stuff that he's done. I encourage everybody to go check him out. As a matter of fact, I'll leave a link in the description after the live stream to his channel, so that you guys can go check that out. I'm getting a little hoarse. I'm getting a little a little tickle in my throat. I'm starting to come down with something, I think. I'm not really sure. But I've had a little cough for a few days. So, yeah. Jay, we found that picture, and then I think somewhere around the house, and I can't remember where, but we have all of the pictures that you took that day. We still have all of them. And I just don't know where they are right now. I think they're packed away in the hope chest or in a box somewhere. But we have them. We still have them. Yeah, even back then at the beginning, you had a lot of equipment, so you were able to take some pretty good pictures. So, yeah. But we found that one. As a matter of fact, I was going through the drawer the other day, and I found that, and I decided to hang it up on my wall behind me, So, that's us. I don't know, you can't really see it because it's kind of far away, but that's the wife and I. That was actually taken before we got married. No, I know it's nothing like that. Nothing like that. So last night I was supposed to do an investigation, but it kind of got called off because of rain. I'm hoping to do that investigation at a later date. I just don't know exactly when I'm going to be able to get back out there. I have to wait for... Why do I keep saying that? It bugs me. Bugs the hell out of me. It must be annoying for you people watching me. And then all of a sudden I'm going, I hate that. It's a bad habit to have, and I wish I could break it, but I can't. I have an issue. I do. It's an issue for me. What was that? she's yelling from the other room saying, I'll smack it from you. So, yeah, I know. That's annoying for me too. That's why I try to keep my head back a little bit. I'm working on that, Jay. I'm working on that. But thanks for bringing that up too. By the way, nice guy. So, hey Amy, how you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Yes, we still do. I want to do the cotton mill up there. I don't know when I'll be able to get back up there. I know it's not going to be anytime soon. It's going to be it'll be this year most likely, but probably not till later in the year. Maybe after the summer. I'm not really sure. I do have that kind of written down, and it's in the back of my head, so we know. I misunderstood. Yeah? You're talking about the missing teeth? Yeah. Well, I know I have missing teeth, and I know it's an issue. And it's an issue for me. It bothers me. And I'm going to work on that. I'm actually looking into getting some teeth. So, yeah. I'll give you 3 guesses. The first 2 don't count. So, oh, okay. All right. Now I understand what you're talking about. When I was doing that a lot, I was playing around with my jaw. Yeah, I know. Hi, Alyssa. How you doing? Hey, Robin Nia. How are you? Glad you made it in. I hope you weren't insulting me. You know. So, all of you that are coming in, did everybody, hey Renee, did everybody get, hey Tina, did everybody get notified? Are the notifications getting out there to you people, or are you just popping in just because you saw that I was live? That would be awesome. Angie, if you do, let me know. That's great. That's great. Alyssa, I am doing very well today. I'm doing very, very well. I got a little tickle in my throat, but that's just no big deal. No big deal at all. I'm just, doing my thing. Who's that? Kelly Hall, G-Team fam. Hello. How are you today? Glad to see you. Glad you made it in. So I was talking about before, I was talking about the neuropathy, and it you know, it does affect the left side of my leg, my left leg. And you know, I go through good days and bad days with the neuropathy. It's kind of rough sometimes. And you know, a lot of people tell me the best thing for it is exercise and get out there and do, you know, walking and whatever, you know. Amber, how are you? TJ is in the house. How are you doing, TJ? Matter of fact, I just saw you in another live stream a little while ago. I'm glad you made it in. Went to the dentist, Amy. Oh, you're talking to Amy. Okay, that's cool. Talking amongst yourselves, that's cool. I dig that. If you're not, if you guys, Big J Aquatics, what's going on? I'm glad you made it in. I'm good, TJ. Thanks for asking. I'm really good. So, yeah, this year, as far as investigations are concerned, I'm hoping to get back up there to North Georgia. There's a couple of places that I wanted to check out that my friend Angie Corbin was hooking me up with. I want to get back up there. Thinking of going to Texas. I have a friend who lives there, and I'm going to try to plan it so that I can meet up with Amy from What the Paranormal. I would love to do a collab with you. That would be a lot of fun. And, you know, you're actually not too far away from where that friend of mine lives. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. I wish he did, but he doesn't. He's a good guy. His name's Tim. Good friend of mine. We were friends when we both lived in Massachusetts. And we're still friends. It's just that he lives in Texas now, and I live in Florida, and it's just you know, difficult to stay in contact when you live in two different states and, you know, not in the same city. So I know we did have a blast the last time, Angie. And as a matter of fact, I was mentioning to somebody, I was on a live stream with I was in the chat in a live stream this morning, and there was another person from Georgia, and I happened to mention that I did an investigation at Tilly Bend, and they just said, oh wow, I guess they knew about the area. So that was pretty cool. I want to go back to Tilly Bend and do a more in-depth investigation. That place is amazing. It's an old cemetery. And when I say old, it's like way back up in the mountains of North Georgia. And it's amazing. It's an amazing place. And I tell you, I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't gotten over my fear of cemeteries. You know? So that was a blast. I had so much fun doing that, and we did the other cemetery that was up there as well. The children's. There was a cemetery that's nothing but children. I mean, there were a few adults in there, but the majority of the burials were children. If you haven't seen those videos yet, check them out. They're earlier videos of mine. I think one is tripping to the North Georgia mountains, and the other one is just before that. They're both in the same time period, one right after another. Strawberry Wine, how you doing? I'm glad you made it in, darling. Thank you. What? Hazel's here? Did I miss Hazel? Yes, I did. Hazel, I'm sorry. I missed you. I missed you. You popped in there and I didn't see you. Good morning, Hazel, how are you? I'm glad you made it in. I'm hoping you're feeling better. Flying the Mavic safe. Hey, thanks for coming by. I appreciate that. And you know, like I was saying, I'm hoping to this year. I'm hoping to get out to Texas and do some investigations out there. I know there are a lot of places in it. It's when I say Texas, I mean East Texas. I'm not going to make it all the way over to like El Paso or anything like that. That's kind of far for me. I mean, it was a long drive just to get to North Georgia. So, you know, it was what it was, and we did it. We made it up there, and we had a good time. So we're planning, and when I say we, I mean my son and I planning on making a trip out to Texas. Probably early summer, I'm thinking. If it's doable. If we can't do it, then, you know, we just put it off a little while until we can make the plans. But right now the plan is for early summer, I'm thinking, and we'll keep you posted on that. Excuse me. I really should have something to drink. Oh, boy. Let's see how many we got. We got 15 watching, 14 likes. I like that. That's cool. That's great. Mucinex DM. Thank you, Kelsey. Like,
yeah, it works.
I know Mucinex. I took it last night. I took Mucinex last night. I took it when I went to bed, and I didn't cough all night long, which was a good thing, and things like that. Kelsey is my daughter, everybody. Say hello to Kelsey. She's going to, hopefully, hey, are you still planning on coming for a visit today? Kelsey, I'm talking to you. Okay, all right. Mom says to bring your scissors with you. My guess is she wants a haircut. You're back. Okay. Welcome back. I'm back for a second, but Haverhill and Ipswich are two places. My dad was... Yeah, I know both places. I know Haverhill and Ipswich very well. Ipswich is a great place. There's the Ipswich River that runs right through that whole area. And I went out with a friend of mine on that on his small boat. We went on that little river. That was a lot of fun. We had a great time.
Who was that?
Kevin Larry.
Oh, I didn't know you considered him as a friend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't like him?
No, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. The wife is sitting in the couch right behind me, so, you know, she's keeping me honest back there. 15 people in the room and 17 likes. That's great. I thank you guys. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. You know, it doesn't look like, to me anyway, it doesn't look like I work hard on these YouTube videos. I do. I work, you know, when I'm making a video, and then, you know, the next day I spend at least, I don't know, what would you say, Mary, about 12 hours or so editing? Yeah, depending on how long the video is. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Yeah, if when I go and I film a video, a lot of times I'll spend an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours just in filming, and then I come back and I spend 12 hours or more, depending on how long the video is, on editing. So for those of you who think that making a video and doing things like that, it's hard work. It is. It is work. It's like having a regular job, doing all the editing like I do. So, I'm trying to get to the point where I want to be able to get out and film a video at least once a week, and I'm going to make a conscious effort to do a live stream at least 2-3 times a week. And if I can get into the habit of doing it on a regular basis, my channel will grow a little bit more. And, hey, Kyoko, how are you? Thanks for making it in. I'm glad. Did you get notified or did you just pop in? I'm just curious if you got the notification or if you're just popping in to say hello. Notifications, great. Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that the notifications are going out. Because I know YouTube has, a lot of times they have issues with that. The notifications, sometimes they go out, sometimes they don't go out. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, I'm actually keeping an eye on the time. I've got to go out. I've got to run out to Walmart. I'm probably not going to be on much longer. I got a few things to do outside of the house. So, and I'm hoping that it doesn't rain. It's supposed to rain today, but I'm hoping that the rain holds off so that I can get my stuff done. So it's either gonna hold off or it's gonna pour like hell on me. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So Kelsey, did you hear what I said? Did you get my message? If you're still here, Kelsey, about bringing your scissors with you when you come for a visit. Oh, thanks, Angie. Angie, that's the link for the second part of my trip. That's the children's the link for the children's cemetery that we went to. I think. You shared both. Okay, that's cool. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. She now go back up in there, guys, and take a look and see. She left the links to both the videos that I made when I was up there in North Georgia. Again, like I said, I'm hoping to make it back up there. It's going to definitely be this year. Just don't know when. Just don't know when. Now that we know we can get there, faster. We know a faster way of getting there. Instead of it like the last time we went up, my son, I was looking at the map and saying, hey, if we go this way, it's a straight shot right up to where we got to go. Well, that straight shot took us through every small little town and every backwoods little village that was in in East Georgia, you know, and it was a straight shot, yes, but it took us 12 hours to do it. So now we have, we did another look at the map, and we know that there's another way to go to get to where we were before. You know, next time we're hoping to, you know, probably stay in an area that's a little bit closer to you know, where we want to be. But I think the hotel that we stayed at was great. They were nice people. They treated us really well. We were there for 3 days, and it was a lot of fun. And like I said, I want to get back up there, but I just don't know when. Also planning on getting up to Georgia, to Texas. I mentioned that before, and so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I want to. I'm gonna end it here. I think. I pretty much talked my head off here, and my throat's a little sore. So, I'm gonna end it here. I think. On a good note. So, with that being said, everybody, I love you all. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate every single one of you for coming in and checking out my live stream. I will catch everybody on the flip. The next video is coming soon. And be good, guys. And if you can't be good at it. I'll see you later. Take care.